Welcome to Poindexter's Pointers of Fighting. I'm Poindexter. Let's talk about it. Question has been asked: how to practice street fighting? How do you practice street fighting? So you don't practice street fighting. Street fighting is fighting in the street. You don't. I guess you can if you want to walk out and find the first person you see, slap the crap out of them. What's up? There's going to be some on-the-job training. But if you take a ring art like boxing, Muay Thai, Sun Shao, Savat kickboxing, or a mat art, wrestling, jiu-jitsu, judo, something like that, you'll get techniques for the street. Now, when I took karate, I will say that my sensei, and this also happened when I took kung fu as well, I trained under a sifu who certain days of the week, usually the weekend, they put a sign outside of the dojo or the kwun, and that sign said, "Sign a waiver, fight my students." And anyone who wanted to do that, we would show up. We'd be warming up inside. We'd have a big stack of waivers, and random people that thought they were tough would show up, and you could fight, and they could fight us. And our teacher, whether that was legal or not, is a whole different thing. But you came in, you said, "I'm a bad motherfucker. I want to fight the guys in here. I bet I'll whip some ass." Okay, sign this waiver. They will come in, sign the waiver, ask them, "You got a mouthpiece?" Give them a mouthpiece. They could wear gloves, and in some instances, they didn't wear gloves. Some instances, it was bare knuckle. If you look back at the old Gracie Jiu-Jitsu videos, when they would just take random guys off the street and fight them, no gloves, nothing. That wasn't just in Brazil. We did that too in the other school I was at. I'm not going to say their name because I'm not going to put them on the mat. But if you know where I took karate, we used to do that. So, and when I took kung fu, we used to do that as well. So there were times when we did that. So we bring random guys in, and some of them will be lying, "Oh, I never fought before," and you fight them and they're a boxer, or they're a wrestler, or they're something, and they just were lying to get in. It didn't matter. And you know what? We didn't win them all. We won a lot, but we didn't win them all. But yeah, that was probably the realest it got as far as trying to practice street fighting. Is just bring guys in, have them sign a waiver, give them a mouthpiece and gloves, and swing. Let's go. Other than that, the realest you can get is just to walk out there and punk somebody and let them, "Hey, come here, let's go right now," and then just start swinging. But that's on the job training. There's not a way to practice. There's not a street fighting style, and there's not a way to just practice street fighting without getting in a street fight. So, number one, option one, walk out of your house, walk a block or two, slap somebody, and then stance up on them. Eventually, someone's going to fight you, and there you go. Training on the job. Or join a school where you can fight street guys with a waiver. Have a stack of waivers, let them come in, sign it, and get in there and do it. But the best way is probably to learn a ring art or a mat art where you can fight full contact, and most of the things you learn there will apply in the street. That's probably the best and safest way. That's my answer. Like and subscribe. Holla at your boy.